Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I want to tell you a special story. The name of story is Pen Story. The story will help you understand why everything comes from to you, and you will understand that how everything around you operate, and from this you can know how to deal with the miracle or the problem coming to your life. And this story is very important for you to listen one time. So in next 4 minutes, really listen my story and interact with some easy question. Okay, the first question: what is this thing? Pen. For example, if we have a dog coming here and I will show this thing before the dog, so what will the dog do with this thing? Bite. Does he see the pen? No. What does he see? Two toy for the dog. So I want to ask you, who is right? The people is right or the dog is right? Both. Why? Because everyone has their own opinion, right? People see this thing in the pen and use this thing to write, but the dog see this thing in the chew toy and use this thing to bite or play with this thing. So everyone's are right. So we will go deeper with the lesson number 2. I will put this thing here. On a human and on the dog out of the room. At this moment, no one interact with this thing. So I want to ask you, at this thing, what is this thing? What is this item? Nothing. And in Buddhism, we call it emptiness. So what does emptiness mean? It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. This thing still be here and it is so only. So because this thing have the emptiness, so it will potential to be anything. I will prove to you now. I come back to the room at this time and I look at this thing. So what will it become? Pen for me. If the dog run quicker than me and come back to the room first, so what will it become? Chew toy for the dog, right? But we hold the dog on my hand and we come back to the room at the same time. We look at this thing at the same time. So what will it become? Both pen for me and tutor for the dog at the same time, right? So you can see this thing have the emptiness when it along in the room, but it potential to be anything when someone interact with this thing. So in the case we see this thing in the pen, I want to ask you, where this pen come from? From me or from itself? From me, right? Because if the pen come from itself, the dog have to see this thing in the pen too. But no, just human, right? Just human to see this thing in the pen. So the pen come from us. Now let me see your hands and I want you to together to do the magical way. Now the pen come from us. The pen come from our mind. And everything in our life come from our mind. It's a good news because if this thing come from me, if the pen come from me, I can change it. I want to make it into a diamond. Can I? Now let's try it. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Open your eyes. It's a pen. It cannot be changed into a diamond. So what happened here? It's right to say that everything comes from our mind, but not by wishing. Why? Because in our minds we have a lot of seed, and now at this moment we have the seed of the pen. So the seed of the pen open and force us to see it the pen, and now it's a real pen, and open the seed, and we can change the open the seed anymore. So if you want to have something, if I want to have a diamond, or we want to have a love, relationship, money, peace in my health, everything in your life, what will we do? We have to plant new seed in our mind. But how? I will show you. For example, this is our mind, and we have 3 ways: what we talk, what we do, and what we think. We create impression in our mind, and after 2 hours, the impression will be developed into a seed. And when the seed have enough time and condition, it will be opened and let us see the result of what we do in the past. So this is also the way of the sit operate in your life, and from this operation it will be create your life exactly or not what you like. So now let summarize with me the lesson of this story. The first, everyone had their own point of view or opinion, right? So we have to respect the opinion of everyone around you. The second, everything has the emptiness, so it's potential to be anything. The third, everything comes from our mind. The fourth, if you want something, don't just sit one place and wish, just create the set of the thing you really want in your life. So in this video, I want you to know more about the lesson number 1, because when the first time I listened this story and I applied the story in my life, so I can feel clearly the relationship around me improve very much. Why? Because when I respect opinion of everyone and understand that everyone they are right and they are in the best of they can when they talk something, do something, so I cannot force anyone to do better than they can. I can force anyone to speak better than they know, because everyone are come from the different family, different experiences, if different school, so we cannot have the same thinking at the same idea, at the same problem. So the first thing, you have to respect the opinion of everyone around you, including you. And the second, feel happy with everyone. So that is the key for us to improve the relationship from us, around us, and we cannot argue with everyone around you, so you will definitely be happier. So hope you enjoyed this story and improve your relationship and enjoy your life every day. Thanks for watching video, and see you tomorrow with the next video. I will show you more the diamond knowledge. Bye bye. See you.